Hello, we like to talk about the strange phrase before your life improves drastically. There is a phrase in life that feels confusing, isolating, and deeply uncomfortable. A phrase where nothing makes sense anymore, where old habits stop working, old relationship feel distance, and the future feel uncertain. Most people think this phrase means they are failing. But what if this phrase is actually the moment your life is preparing to improve drastically? Tonight, we talk about the strange phrase before your levels up. Why growth often feels like loss. Before growth, there is always shedding. Nature never upgrades without letting go. Trees loses lose leaves. Snakes shed skin. Even muscles tear before they grow stronger. Yet, when women enter this phase, we panic. We call it failure. We call it stagnation. We call it bad luck. But growth often feels like loss because your whole identity can no longer survive where you are going next. The strange phrase begins when who you are can no longer carry who you are becoming. Let's talk about everything that start feeling uncomfortable. Every start feeling uncomfortable. One of the first signs your life is about to improve is discomfort. Not physical pain, but internal friction. You wake up feeling unsettled. Your routines feel empty. Your conversation feels shallow. Things you once enjoyed no longer satisfy you. This discomfort is not depression, it is awareness. You are outgrowing a version of life that once felt safe. Comfort zones doesn't break loudly, they dissolve quietly. Talk about when the people start falling away. Another strange sign become life improves is social separation. Friends drift, connections weaken. You feel misunderstood, not because you changed suddenly, but because your frequency shifted. Some people are meant for chapters, not the entire book. And when your growth threatens their comfort, distance naturally appears. Loneliness in this phrase does not mean something is wrong. It means alignment is happening. Old goals lose their meaning. You reach a straight point where old dreams no longer excite you, or new ones have not formed yet. This feels terrifying. You start questioning everything: your career, your children, your purpose. But this empty space is not conviction, it is reset. Your mind is clearing outdated desires to make room for something more aligned. Silence before clarity is part of the process. You feel tired but not lazy. During this phase, you may feel unusual tired, not lazy, not unmotivated, just drained. This, ex- this exhaustion comes from internal rewiring. Your nervous system is releasing old patterns, old fears, old survival modes. Transformation is energy intensive. Rest is not regression, it is preparation. When you become more selective, you start saying no without guilty. You value peace more than approval. Noise irritates you. Drama feels pointless. This is not arrogance, it's self respect awakening. When your life is about to improve, your tolerance for someone drop dramatically. You are not becoming difficult, you are becoming intentional. Let's talk about when everything feels slow. Progress feels slow in this phrase, painful slow. We are doing the inner work, but nothing seems to change externally. This is the most dangerous moment because many people quit here. But this slowness is compression, like a seed on the ground. Nothing appears to be happening until everything happens at once. Delay does not mean deny. Your inner voice gets louder. When distraction fall away, your inner voice grows louder. You begin to sense what feels right and what doesn't. You trust your instincts more. You stop forcing alignments. This force was always there, but now you're finally listening. Inner clarity always precedes external change. The urge to walk away. You feel an urge to walk away from habits, environments, even identities. The urge is not escapism, it is an evolution. Staying becomes heavier than living, and that is when you know your life is about to shift. Let's reflect. The strange phrase, before life improves, is not punishment, it is preparation. It is strips. It strips you of what no longer fits. It tests your patience. It asks for trust without immediately proof. Most people misinterpreted this phrase and return to what is familiar. But those who endure it, those who sit with discomfort, honor the silence, and trust the process, emerge transform. If your life feels uncomfortable right now, you may not be falling apart. You may be leveled up. Thank you.